Welcome Mom and D Hawaii. So today we're going to make a personalized pot holder and dish towel set. So this set is from Target. So you can get these relatively inexpensive and they usually match together. And so this is going to be a gift. So we're going to start just by going step by step using the Cricut Joy. So using design space. I already have my design out for each of the pieces that I'm going to put, and you just want to make your design here. I like using the phone for the Joy, but you can use, of course, a computer or an iPad. Click Make It. I'm making these on a mat, and then you want to review your materials, and we're going to see how we can do these. So this one fits. Let's see. This one says it only fits without a mat because of the size. Looks like I have to make it a little bit smaller to fit. So I'm going to make it a little bit smaller and then click Make It on a mat. And now everything fits on a mat. I'm going to also change this because I'm using scrap. So this is a great project to do if you have scrap material. Now to change the size of your mat, you go up here and to the top left corner and you choose 4.5 by 12. And then you click out of that again to arrange it. So the other thing is you want to make sure, because I'm using iron-on, you want to make sure you click the mirror button. I have ruined lots of material when I have forgotten to mirror my images. And so I'm just going to arrange it so these words are all in a line. And I have 12 inches, so this should all fit nicely. And it does. Then we click Continue. Select an accessory, so you can see my Joy is there. It's connecting via Bluetooth to my machine. Now this is a quick and easy gift, so if you still have someone you haven't made a Christmas present for, and you want to make something special and personalized, this is a nice way to do this. And so we're going to use iron on, Cricut Everyday Iron On. So we've got our material. Oh, iron on. Everyday iron on. I'm going to change the pressure. My blade is new, so I'm going to do less pressure. Then you tap. Make sure everything is loaded. And so the first one we're going to do is the pink. So as you can see, I've already got my little piece of pink that's left, scrap pink. Now the machine's going to take it all in. Make sure there's enough material. And then it's going to start cutting. Click Go with your flashing Go button. Then it's going to start cutting. While that's cutting, I'm going to start warming up my little mini heat press here. Oh, it's not plugged in, so I'm going to plug that in. And as it's cutting, I'm gonna plug in my heat press mini, my mini heat press. And so there is a heat guide. So let me show you where that heat guide is. So I actually have it saved, but it's on Cricut.com. You choose your machine. So here you can see it's the Cricut Easy Press Mini. Then you can choose your material. So in my case, it's iron-on. And the base material, so what I'm ironing onto, is 100% cotton. And you click apply, and it gives you all the instructions. So for the heat press, the Easy Press Mini, which I love, you actually do 25 seconds, constant pressure, constant movement, light pressure. And then you want to flip and press for another 15 seconds, and it says warm peel. So it tells you exactly how to do that. If you can go back to here, you can see how far your cut is progressing along. And so this is cutting out our words. And I've already got the next color prepared, which is white. And that beep tells me that my Easy Press Mini is ready. And it's cutting. Now it is done. So you want to unload when you're done. If it doesn't look like it's cut all the way through, you can cut again. Once you eject the mat though, you can't do that. So now it's going on to our next color. On here, I had it black, but really I want to cut it out of white. All materials again. Gonna choose iron-on. And you're gonna load it. Now your machine is going to make sure you have enough material and aligning it. It aligns your material for you. Make sure everything is mirrored before we cut, and then you tap go. So there we go. And as that is going, I'm going to take off, but this is already done. I'm going to start weeding this as we go. So I have a whole weeder set here, so I'm gonna use my weeder to weed this all out. So weeding with Cricut iron-on, it's like butter. Peels off super easily, weeds really easily. It cuts perfectly because the material is made for the Cricut machine, so everything's already set. If you're using non-Cricut brands, which are more affordable, you just have to do test cuts first to make sure it's set correctly. If you don't do test cuts, you may ruin your material before figuring out the right setting, pressure, and whatnot. And I should have probably lessened the pressure for this cut as well, but it should be okay. Just weeding out these little tiny pieces. Using my weeder. as it's cutting. Okay, we are done. It says action complete. So our second cut is done. Click unload. And we're done with this. Put our our Cricut Joy on the side. And then so here we are. So this is for the tea towel name. And this is a little bit more intricate design. So I'm gonna start pulling up kind of in this corner. Again, just peels off. It reads really nicely. Again, because it's made for the machine. This I thought would stand out better with white. So I'm just gonna weed that all out. So you can see these are little utensils, and on it says Debbie's Kitchen. Again, weeding is probably the longest process out of all this, making sure you get all your little bits and griblets out. And now it's just getting in there and getting all these letters out. There, a couple of big pieces left. Now just the in-between details are left. So this makes a great gift, housewarming gift. This is going to be a Christmas gift for someone. And I just love the bright colors of this pot holder. And again, all these little griblets. This is probably what takes the longest. Just weeding all the little intricate designs out takes the longest. And okay. A little bit of design left for the letters, and then we're ready to iron it on. In between all the B's and the E's and the I's. And I think that's it. Let's just make sure I didn't miss anything. So this is the final design. Now, I have a heat press mat, which I like to use whenever I'm ironing on. And we're going to do the bigger one first, I think. Let's see which way it looks the best. So I think it'll hang this way, so I'm going to do this way. And what you want to do is try to stretch it as best as you can. So the instructions are to preheat. So we can always preheat a little bit with this. So again, so this is cotton. So just want to iron out some of the wrinkles because of the quilted pattern of this. It is going to be a little bit lumpy, so you want to try to stretch it out and make it as straight as possible. It's a small design, so you can eyeball it to straighten it out. Then you always want to put something to protect both your heat press and whatever you're ironing on. So I'm going to put that on. This is my Teflon sheet. It says 25 seconds. So you want to just gently press 25 seconds. You want to move a little bit, is what it said. So you're going to hold it down. And you can watch the timer for about 25 seconds over each portion. And again, so medium level on this little Easy Press Mini. So I really do like the Easy Press Mini just because of the size. It's perfect for traveling with. It's also perfect for your smaller projects. I do have a bigger Easy Press, but this is such a small project and there's little intricate designs on here. This will work perfectly. So I think I've done about 25 seconds in each area. It's my little Easy Press Mini. Now it says warm peel. So I'm going to peel that off. And you can see where I lost a little bit of my design because I did not iron it on enough. So you can fix this by gently pulling it back, pulling the iron-on back into your original design. And there. So I'm going to iron on some more. So I should have paid a little bit better attention just to the letters to make sure they would stay on because the font is pretty small. So that happens if you ever have to remove iron-on. You just actually heat it up and peel it away. It'll come right off. If you have to fix it, same thing. You heat it up and then try again to peel it away. So in this case, I can see my design. See if it's gonna stay down. Okay. Then we'll do this again. I'll just heat this up again. Make sure it's really stuck down. I always like to go over it a second time. And just to make sure everything's really ironed on well. So again, you want to do about 25 seconds. And again, Teflon sheet, and there you go. It's perfect. Okay, now for this portion, dish towel portion, I'm gonna center it right in the middle. And then we have the name put here. So in pink, it's the same thing. I'm going to iron it just a little bit, just to warm it up. If you want it perfectly in the center, you can fold it backward. You can find the center. And then you also fold your tea towel in the center, so you can find it that way. And so that is the center of my design. And using that green line, make sure it's centered. Okay, so same thing, put my Teflon sheet, 25 seconds. So this is how you make that whole project from start to finish. And just gonna make sure we get a good iron on before we try to take it off. So just putting some light pressure. And then very carefully peel away. See if it stays, and it does. Perfect. And last one. Again, the second pass is just to make sure it's really adhered. Make sure it looks perfect. So hopefully you like this and this was helpful to see how you can make this really cute matching set here and here. Name plus pattern. Let me know in the comments below if you have questions or concerns. Hope you guys are having fun crafting for Christmas. Thanks for watching. Okay, bye.